Fontanez, and I am the founder of the Bee Folks. I am the main beekeeper here, and been doing this for some 20 odd years. But every now and then, I like to take a break from my bees, and I like to show people different things that they can do with our products. And our main product line is our honey. We specialize in single floral source honeys, and the different honeys have different flavors, and you can do different things with them. So today, what I would like to show you how to do is how to make a very quick and simple rice pudding. Now, don't be going out and making a pot of rice just to be making this dish. This is perfect for leftovers. Think about maybe the Chinese food that you had for dinner last night, or the side item that you had with your steak. If you're camping, rice is an easy dish to make for the main meal, but whatever's left over, turn it into a sweet dessert. That's what this recipe is perfect for. For once, my kids ate all of the stir fry I made. Yes! Parent win! But we had all this rice left over. So it went in the fridge. It's been sitting there for a couple of days. It's still good to eat, but reheated rice, we're going to make some rice pudding. Now, you're probably going to have all of the ingredients for this in your refrigerator already. First, a bit of leftover rice. You need some milk because the rice acts as a starch to thicken up the milk. A little bit of vanilla because vanilla goes great with everything, right? A couple of eggs. These are eggs from our own chickens. We've got a number of different types of chickens. They lay different colors of eggs. It's really cool. There's a number of spices that you could throw in for a little bit of additional flavor. I often use cinnamon or clove or nutmeg or allspice. You could use like pumpkin pie spice. You could use apple pie spice. But what I'm going to be using today is this right here. It's called Thief in a Jar, and it's from Auntie Arwen's. I will also put her link down below. Go to her. She's great. Awesome mixes. Thief in a Jar. Get it. This here's got some black pepper, some coriander, some ginger, and galangal. Galangal? Galangal? I don't know how you pronounce it. I just know that it tastes great. And of course, you need something to sweeten it up with. So we're going to use apple honey. Tastes like apples. No kidding ya. It's the new office favorite. We love it. So I'm really looking forward to showing you how to make this rice pudding. It's only going to take like maybe 10 minutes or so, but we'll shorten this video up and show you what everything's supposed to look like. And so you can just run off and do it yourself. If you like this recipe, please share us, like us, do Facebook, Instagram, everything. Show us your love because I am giving you the love from my heart with my cooking. So you see how the rice there is pretty much covered. And what's going to happen is that as this cooks, that rice is going to break down and thicken up the milk. Now I'm going to let you in on a little secret. You want to keep stirring your pudding as it's cooking. There's a lot of sugar in milk, and if you don't stir it, it's going to char. It's going to turn black and not very yummy at all. Burnt sugar does not taste good. Blech. And now that it's good and thick, what you want to do is turn that heat off and add your honey to it. Now, how much honey you add to it is really a matter of personal preference. The milk already has a lot of sugar in it. It already sweetens it up. The honey is to add a little bit more sweetness and to add flavor. We used apple honey in this one. Get a clean spoon and give it a taste. It's good. Now, you don't need much vanilla, maybe about a teaspoon of it. I put just a dash in there as well. At this point, the rice is thick enough, you could probably just go ahead and eat it as it is. But the purpose of the eggs is to help bind it together a little bit better. But if you add eggs straight into the hot rice pudding mixture, the eggs are just going to cook and you're going to have cooked egg on top of rice pudding. That's not what you want it to do. So you have to temper the eggs. What you got to do is break the eggs into a dish, mix them like you're scrambling them, and then you add a little bit of the rice pudding mixture into the cold eggs in order to warm them up slowly. That way you don't end up with chunks of eggs in your rice pudding. You don't want the added feature of egg chunks in your rice pudding. Temper the egg. Nice egg. Good egg. You're not going to get all chunky on me, are you? Stir it up really good. It'll turn a lighter color as it tempers. Now, you could put a bit of nutmeg in there, or cloves, or cinnamon, but what we're going to use is Auntie Arwen's beef in a jar. You don't need much, just a sprinkling. Oh gosh, that smells good. And it's done. But I gotta wait for it to cool before I eat it. And that's really all there is to it. About 10 or 15 minutes worth of work, and you get this really nice, sweet, delicious, creamy treat sweetened up with apple honey. Oh, you know what else we could do that we didn't show in this video? You could add a little bit of fruit to it, maybe a handful of raisins. Maybe some dried apples would be really good in this, some dried pears. That would all complement the apple honey in this really well. Oh, you know what else? Maybe a little bit of fresh mango in this. Put some fresh mango in, get it good and cold, and then give that a try. Oh, but you want to know the best way to eat this?
What?
It's with a friend.
Oh, that's sweet.
Why aren't you eating yet? That's really good. Make sure you follow us down below. Like this video, share this video. Please share it all over the place. Let us know if you tried it and how it turned out. Follow us on Instagram, follow us on Twitter. All the links are down below. And thanks for joining us.
You will really warm my heart if you like and subscribe. It really will.